Hey guys, and welcome back for some more super mega ultra hard Patron in the town of Hardtown. Now, some of you may be wondering why I chose super mega ultra hard. Well, super mega ultra hard, if you take the initials, it spells SMUH. And now you might be thinking, well, that doesn't mean anything. Aha, but that's where you would be wrong, because SMUH actually means hard in Norwegian. Ha! And that's a flat out lie. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. The where super mega ultra hard came from was one of my wonderful patrons, Super Mega Ultra Dave, who is super mega ultra, but not as super mega ultra as his other half, M, who's just a delight. Is she a delight, isn't she?
She is adorable.
She's an absolute delight. I don't know what she's doing with Dave. I can't imagine, frankly. Right, in this episode, what the hell are we going to do? Well, we're going to be answering the question of what we do with this fisherman's hut and how we turn it into a cash cow. That's what we're going to be doing. Right, should we get it going? Let's get it going. Right, so this is the town of Hardtown. Now, Hardtown is called Hardtown for several reasons. One is the obvious smutty one that you're thinking of, right? Get over yourselves. But the real reason is because these people love a freaking challenge. My God, they love a challenge. If something isn't challenging, they'll make it challenging. Oh, yes. See, these kids down here, right? This kid, they're both blindfolded, right? And this kid is following this kid just by sound. They're virtual ninjas. Look. Absolutely in lockstep. Right, he even turns at the same place. That's how good these people are. They'll be like the lumberjacks. They'll be like, I've got to climb that tree. I'll do it with no hands. I'll tie my hands behind my back and chin up with my thighs. There's a bear there. He's a hard bear. Shall I shut up for a bit and actually play the game? All right then. So we've got 100. I was stalling till we got 100 cash. We've got 100 cash now. Hooray! We can build a if I go to the town buildings, we can build a docks. But we need a bit more lumber. So let's chop a bit more lumber down. We should have plenty of big trees by now. Big hard trees. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn the trees off, don't I? Yeah. Right, so let's see. 9, 7, that's a 10, 7, that's a 10. Okay, so I'm still sticking to trying to get the most out of my lumber. So that's a 9, that's a 9, that's a 10. We'll take those three. I mean, just like 5 trees and you've got 50 lumber. It's oh, that was what I wanted. Yeah, so you two and you as well. Oh, we'll try and get a couple more. That's a 7, that's a 10. Woohoo! And you're a 10, and you're a 4. Okay. Now, you'll be pleased to know that I'm not going to be doing this for much longer. Oh no, it will become unnecessary. Let's see. You're a 9. You're a 9. You're a 7. I'll take these couple of 9s and we'll call it a day. How about that? So, you and you, please. Right, go. So, have we got anybody to actually go and chop the trees down? Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look at the jobs board, and let's bring up the annual. The treasury is empty. No, it's not. We've got 100 gold in there. Jermaine and Mirabelle have married. Wow, isn't that lovely? They can screw off, frankly. I didn't get an invite to the wedding. Did you? No. Well, they can. Yeah, go away. Go and do something hard. Mirabelle's thinking, yeah. We've got a couple of workers and a couple of carriers. Look at that. Look at those. Look at them. How hard are these people? It's like, I'll just carry the whole tree on my shoulder. I don't care. Just give me the whole tree. I'll carry it. Sweet. They're walking some very strange ways to go and do it, but at least I suppose they're taking advantage of the roads, which is nice to see. Right, so they're doing the old tree chopping down. We've got 40 lumber. We've got 129 coins in the bank. It's all gone crazy. I'm just wondering, I can afford to upgrade this. 100, yeah, that'll do. We'll do sturdy nets. That gets us up to 960 production. Excellent. We are now going to change our production. We're not going to be producing fish. We're going to be producing crabs. Now, we're producing 960 fish. I'm switching to crab. 960. Oh no, we're only producing 792. Oh, you don't want to do that, Sky. You're producing less. You're producing less. That's rubbish. Why would you do that? Ha, you'll see. You'll see very, very soon. Now, this town has a very, very special landmark. This, as I'm sure most of you know, is Fraggle Rock. And this is going to be the Fraggle Rock trading post. Right. Did you watch Fraggle Rock picture?
No, I've not seen that.
You've never seen Fraggle Rock?
No.
Seriously, they should have let you out the box on it, you know, occasionally to watch the TV. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I want town buildings, and I want the docks. Let's pause while I do this because we don't want the game to run away. Now, this is a weird thing. I guess because this is like on stilts. Look. Well, no, it's not. It's on a back. But look, watch. Like if I try and put this here, you can see that the lines go red on the green part. But in front of the green part, it doesn't matter if there's a road going underneath. Isn't that weird? And yet there's a stone foundation under the whole thing. Weird. And yet, true. Now, I could put this one in... yeah, actually, go on. Because I want a couple. I'm going to put one up there eventually, but I want one down here. Where am I going to put it? I'm going to put it somewhere down here, is the answer. I might just put the building grid on so I can see a little bit better. It won't go there, but... It would go there, which, no. Needs to come across too. Yeah, that's where it'll go. That's where it's going. Boom, in it goes. And that's fairly close to this depot over here, so that'll do nicely. Right, go. Get that built, please. Look at all these new trees that are growing up. Now, have you noticed, because I've got the trees turned off, and yet these trees are showing. Why? It's because they've turned into bigger trees, I think. They've become adult trees or something. I don't know. I think that's the reason. I'll just turn them off. There we go. Right, look at that. That got done quick. Well, you were running it on time 10 speed, Sky. This stuff happens very quickly. You've got a very good point. Right, I will want to get this upgraded as soon as possible. But for now, let's let it run a little bit. So, what's the deal with doing crabs instead of fish? Makes no sense, Sky. It's a nonsense. Well, if we go over here, put a trader in here, and then open this up, and crabs trade for 2. So what we can do, like, okay, we've got 200. So what I can do, I can say, sell 100. Well, we've only got 32 in stock at the moment. You know what? Let's wait. Let's wait until the stock goes up a bit. I tell you what, while we're waiting, why don't I do something useful? Like with my life. We're down to 11 lumber, aren't we? Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, the reason it wasn't moving, I hadn't clicked pause. Bonehead. I thought I had, but apparently I haven't. Let's have a look at some of these trees. That's a 9. That's a 9. That's an 8. We'll take the 2 9s. Yeah, what do I want? I want this one. I'll take you two. We'll let it run. Not enough workers because I put a worker in there. We're down to 1 and 2, which is not super awesome situation, but I'm going to live with it for now. Like for short periods of time, you can get away with it. Let's see. You're a 9. That would do fine. You're a 7. No. What about you? You're a 7 as well. 7. A lot of 7s. That's a 9. All right, we'll take a couple of 9s. You and you. I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark and say that those are both either 9s or 10s. So look. That's a 9. That's a 9. Yeah, that'll do. So that's going to bring us in, what, another 50 odd lumber, which is perfect. Oh, and I've just closed that down. Just didn't mean to do. Right, happiness. At the moment, things are not too bad, but that's going to change pretty soon. They're going to start getting pretty unhappy about all kinds of things. About not having luxuries, about not having herbs, about not having safety. Basically, if there's something they could be unhappy about, they're going to get unhappy about it. So we need to crack on. Right, let's have a look at the food situation. Crabs, we're at 84. Let's let it keep running. No, now, they'll be eating some of these crabs, right? Which is not what we want. So I'm going to go over here. You can go in here. You can go into stock. like, just get into the stock screen somehow, right? Go down to, where are we? What crabs? Should be, crabs. Crabs, here we go, crabs. Select crabs, then go over here and press this padlock thing. Click to allow this resource to be used in production only. Citizens will only use it if there is no allowed alternative. So basically, if they can eat something else, they'll eat something else. Okay? So, we're going to lock that. So now, they won't be eating crab. And this is the whole point about using the gatherer. Right? So they're going to be eating the food that comes out of there. And meanwhile, we can trade the crab. We're up to 96. That'll do. So, let's sell. Oh, come on. Minus 100. Thank you. And I do know about control clicking to do this. I could have just, like, control clicked 5 times. That would have done it. We are going to get, well, we'll get some fish. We'll get some fish coming in. So, let's buy 100 fish. So what that means is that I've basically swapped crab for fish, but I've got 80 gold out of it. Trade. Cha-ching. How awesome is that? It's very awesome. So let's see. What do I need? Lumber. Lumber. The next thing I'm going to do is buy some lumber. We got a little bit more coming in, but we can grab a little bit more. That's a 9. I'm thinking these are all 9s. That's a 9. That's a 9. Yeah. Are you a 9? You're a 10. Whoa! All right. Well, we'll have that lot. Boom. That's another 50 lumber coming in. You know what? You look like a you're a good one. You're a 9, and you see you're only a 7. We'll let you have a bit more of your life before you cut you down brutally and drag your corpse to be burned. It's not a good life being a tree in Hardtown. Right. How are we doing? Jobs. We could do with an extra worker, but it's not terrible at the moment. It's fine. We've got 260 gold already. Good lord. So we'll do some upgrading and stuff. Let's do sturdiness 2. Now we need some extra tools, so we'll buy some tools as well. And now I could do another expansion, but I'm not going to. Not going to do anything with the Gatherer's Shelter at the moment. You know what? Let's start getting some research done. Let's do Cleared Path. Increase Herbalist's hut efficiency if near a Gatherer's Shelter. Now, currently, we have no herbs. They're going to start getting really upset about that relatively soon. So, we're going to put in a Herbalist. So, if you were wondering about, like, what's this gap for here? It's for putting in a Herbalist. Oh, yeah. There's method in the madness, guys. What do I want? Production buildings. I want Herbalist. And you are going to go in. Now, which way around do I want you? I want you round that way, probably. And boom, in you go. Right, and we'll get a bit of wood out of that as well, which would be nice. Sweet. How are we doing? Efficiency, 152%. Woohoo! And we haven't even done large baskets 3, which we can... I'm going to wait for a little bit of lumber to come in, and then we'll do that, which will get even more food coming in, which will be very nice indeed. Just got to wait for the lumber. Which is, look, no herbs. They're starting to complain about the fact that we haven't got herbs. I mean, that's just the warning that, because now we've actually got a herbalist in. I don't know. Well, actually, I don't know whether it's linked to putting the herbalist in, or I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. I wish I did. I'm sure some of you know. You should come and live in Hardtown. If you know stuff like that, you definitely should live in Hardtown. You could impress all the people of Hardtown with your knowledge. Right, what are we going to do? We're waiting for this to be clear, but you know what? I'm going to take the forester out for a bit. While we're waiting, here we go. We're going to get some lumber coming in. Good. We are 0 lumber right now, which is not great. Pause. Let's go over here. Let's do some trading. So what do we want? we are going to sell... let's see. We're going to sell 100 crab again. And we are going to buy... let's do... I'm going to do the control click. Look, just to show you that it works. There you go. Boom. We'll buy 100. Yeah, but you know what? Before I do that trade, I'm just going to go in here. Can I... Nah, because we haven't got enough lumber. Okay, fine. What was I doing? So, crab. And lumber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Trade. Okay, cool. Go. So, food. Well, we're producing loads of food. That's good. We're producing loads of firewood. That's great. Everything's going pretty well, except we're a bit short on the lumber, but we got a bit of lumber coming in here from them clearing this out. Pretty soon we'll have herbs coming in, which will be even better. Stop closing that window, Sky. What's the matter with you? Here we go. Herbalist is in. Hooray. Now, pause. Let's have a look at the jobs. We need a herbalist. So I'm going to put in the herbalist. That leaves us short on workers a little bit again. Like, what else is new? Not enough workers. Now, let's see. We are using one of these tents. Yeah, see, we've got a couple of people in here. We don't want them in there. We don't want them in the tents. I don't mind this being used as kind of like temporary accommodation, but it's not permanent accommodation. So we need to start putting more houses in. Now, I've certainly got the cash. It's the lumber that I just need to be careful of. So we'll do another house there, leave a space, and we'll do another house there. That's 12 lumber each, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, we should be okay, like just about. Let's get our roads done again. So we'll run a road up there, and we'll run a road up there. There we go. Cool. Alrighty. No herbs. Yeah, I know. Let's have a look. We've got the herbalist. Come on, herbalist, get here. Do some blooming work. Now, the herbalist only requires cash to increase production, and cash we have. So let's crank it up. Boom, boom. So we're up to 156. We're producing 450 herbs, which is awesome. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to get the efficiency up here is because herbs are also a cash cow. Oh, yes, they are. But because herbs are being used all the time, they're not as good as crab, because crab, you can just lock them out, not use it at all. Sell it, double the value. Herbs, basically, if you've got any left over, you can sell them. Other things we need to do. We need to go to research. We need to do tracking prey, which is going to cost us 85 gold. Good lord. It's also going to cost us 5 tools, and we've only got 7 left. Am I going to do it? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Because we're going to go into here. And what are we going to do? See, we've got 100 lumber in stock now. Woohoo! Crab. Let's sell 100 crab again. We got 281. Woohoo! Awesome. And what are we going to do? We're going to get some tools coming in. Let's get, what do we think? Like, let's do 40 tools, and let's do 60 lumber, I think. No, that's too much. There we go. So that, it's basically, we're just swapping that out for free. Boom. It's like swap shop. Right, so that's doing that. Can we upgrade? Oh, we can upgrade cranes. Let's upgrade cranes. That's going to cost me 5 iron, 10 stone, 15 lumber. Yeah, we can do that. We can afford to do that. Let's get some stone and iron coming in so we can do more of those. Where are we going to go? We're going to go over here and we're going to grab a bunch of iron. You know what? Yeah, grab all of that. And let's grab, I don't know, maybe half the remaining stone. Awesome. How are we doing? This is doing nicely. I would love to get the forester back in. I think, oh look, we've had a couple of people move in. Perfect bloomin' timing, guys. Well done. So I can get the forester in. Now we are fully manned everywhere, and we've got our 2 workers for our 2 carriers. Perfect. All right, go. Now, I'm only going to let the forester do a little bit more planting up, and then we can get rid of him, frankly. Because once he's planted the area up, that's it. We really don't need him anymore. Now, I could get him to cut and plant, but I want the productivity here. Look at this, 161 we're up to now. Wow! We're producing 500 a year each worker. That's pretty good going. Let's go over here. We're waiting on the tools to arrive, and then we can upgrade sturdy nets. Well, we need a little bit more cash, but that's okay because we'll sell some more crab, and we'll get some more cash. How are we doing? We're doing good. We're doing good. Right. Next thing I think we're going to do. Let's see. Where are we? Yeah. We just need the little bit of cash to come in, which we'll get very, very quickly. The next thing we're going to do, we're actually going to put in a fishing dock to fish, because it's a really good source of food, and it's an alternative food source, so it's all good. It's just all good. And as our population is going up, the gatherer is just not going to produce enough on its own, so we need to do it. Needs to be done. So we'll have the tools. We're going to have some fresh lumber, which is awesome. Come on, ship arrived. There we go. So we've got lumber. We've got the tools. Right, so first thing we'll do is we'll upgrade to sturdy nets 3. Excellent. So we'll be producing even more crab. And then what do I want? I want some cash, don't I? Yeah, I do. So let's sell. Let's see. Let's sell like 100. Let's sell about 140 crab, and we will bring in what, like 60 lumber. Now get me 192 gold. Oh, boom, done. Awesome. And we've got more lumber coming in, which is sweet as. Now we can upgrade these as well. We can increase the or decrease the delivery time by some more. Ship arrival time 51 days. We can get that down. Let's do it. 42 days now. Woohoo! And we can also do ship's draft later. What do we need? Lumber. It's always lumber. Lumber's in such short supply. Right, let's go. If you go chop some more trees down. Let's go chop some more trees down. So let's see. You're a 7. That's no good. 9. That'll do. That's a 9. That's a 9. And you're a 10. What about you? That's a 10. Perfect. Those 5 will do nicely. Gather those 5, please. Boom. Done it. All right. Sweet. We have got herbs coming in. Hooray! And there was much, much, much rejoicing. How much rejoicing, Sky? There's quite a lot. And they don't do all that much rejoicing in Hardtown. They're pretty much miserable sods, like most of the time. I haven't put a road around this building, and I should have done. So let's put a road around there. There we go. Okay, I haven't put a road down here either, and I should have done. Why? Because why wouldn't I, frankly? Let's put a road, let's do a road like that. Awesome. How are we doing inventory-wise? Oh, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. You don't tend to build up, like, a staggeringly big inventory right this early on. Let's have a look at the trace. Let's see. Yeah, we've got fairly nice density down there. But we'll leave the forester on for a while more. We'll try and get that as dense as possible. How are we doing at the gatherer? 137 at the moment. 850 a year. That's fine. Okay. Let's turn the trees off again. Let's come back up here. We'll put in another fisheries. Production buildings. Fisherman's hut. Flip you around like that, and you can go in right next to this one. That is right next to it. Yeah, that boom. In it goes. And we've already got a depot there, so we don't need to do anything about that. Anything else we can do here? No, not really. Not really. Right, what am I doing? I want to extend the road a little bit, don't I? Yeah, I do. Let's extend that road a little bit. There we go. Cool. Wow. Our town's coming along nicely. Let's turn the building grid off. I don't like looking at the building grid all the time, do you? It's a bit unsightly. Right, let's pause for a second while I do this. So, we'll sell some more crab. What do I want? I wouldn't mind some more tools. Mainly, I want lumber. So, before we do that, let's see if we can't upgrade the ship's draft. Yes, 25% more cargo. It's going to cost me 50 lumber, though. Ooh, no, not this time. Not this time. So I think this time what we're going to do is we're going to sell... Let's sell like 60 crab, and we'll bring in 140 lumber, which only cost me 32 gold, which is nothing basically. So boom. Excellent. So 132 lumber, that should give me enough lumber. Then we can start upgrading, then we can do more trading, and it just goes on and on and on. It's awesome, right? The other thing I could do is I could put in a second trader, couldn't I? Yeah, I could. So look at the jobs board. We're at 2 and 2. We need to put in another fisherman, because this has got built now. We'll do sturdy nets 1, sturdy nets 2, and I can just afford to do sturdy nets 3. And what I will do is I will take somebody out of the gatherer because, okay, pause for a second. One person in the gatherer, even as efficient as we've got it, is only making like 456 a year, right? Which is not that super staggering, right? But if we go over here, one person fully upgraded is 660. So much better that they're working in here. So let's pop them in there. And that means we've got more food coming in. Hooray! And we've now got straightforward fish coming in. So we've got fish coming in, we've got veggies and stuff coming in over here, which is great. Strawberries, mushrooms, different things, different times of the year. We've now I didn't do the insulation on these, did I? Let's do that. Insulation, cool. Oh, this is going very nicely indeed. Crazy. What do we need? We need 50 lumber. We need 120 coins. Well, when this ship arrives. And here it comes right now. Boom. We've got the lumber to do it. All we need is the cash to do it. Oh no, we don't have enough cash. Give me 1 second. Let's do, let's sell. Let's see, we've got 370 food. We're going to sell as much crab. I could have just shift clicked and done it in one go rather than multiple clicks, but I just got into the habit. I don't know why. So we can sell that. That gets me 360 gold. It will drop the food down fairly significantly, but we should be fine. Right, now we've got enough to research the draft. We've got enough stone. We've got enough lumber. Boom, let's do that. Go. Oh, we are rattling along now. How are we doing people-wise? We're down 1 gatherer, but that's fine because we put them in the fishing. How are we doing? We produced 179. We used 196, but it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. I hope it's going to be fine. It'll be fine because this is Hardtown. People in Hardtown, they like a challenge. If things not a challenge, they'll make it a challenge. That's why they wanted me running things, because they really wanted a challenge. They figured, how can we make this the hardest it could possibly be? I know, we'll ask Sky to do it, because he's a moron. Oi! You're supposed to be saying, no, you're not. It's gone quiet now. Yeah, okay, there you go. Now you see how things are. We are at 13 people. We could do with some more people moving in. We've got some more people being born, which is good news. Now, one thing that we can do to increase the amount of food that we're producing is actually do some research and do ice fishing and get 30% more fish during the winter. And seeing as how we're doing quite a lot of fishing now, that will make a bit of a difference. And we're coming into the winter, so that's awesome. Look, it's -1. Research done. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. Right, we need to decide what we're going to do next. Now, I could do food production, which would increase fields, orchard, ranches, which we don't have. But gathering huts, hunting lodges, which we will have at some point, and fishermen's huts, we will increase their production by 10%. And you think, whoa, great. Well, yeah, but on the basis that we're using this basically as a cash cow, let me pause for a second. If I go into the town hall and go into decrees, so if this is food production, I can, once I've researched it, I can then implement that decree. But it's going to cost me 520 coins a year, right? And if you do the math, so I get 10% more out of my crabs. So that's going to be like an extra 120 crabs. And the fish, so 120. Call it 200. Right, well, even at two gold apiece, that's only 400. Okay, add some coming in from the gatherer. So another, say, 50. So you're talking 500. You're barely breaking even. And that's valuing everything at... yeah, so yes, it's like so close to 500. Well, it's going to cost us more than that. It's going to cost us, what was it, like 550, 520. So it's not worth doing right now, but it will be. It will be eventually. How are we doing for people? I just love one more person to come in. Right, we've got ice fishing done. Woohoo! Right, we're not. Well, we're in November, I suppose. When does winter start? December, maybe. December. I mean, it should be December, January, February, shouldn't it? That should be the winter months. So, you know what? We'll see. We'll see if it changes. We're at 12:25. We'll get through November and we'll see. We've got plenty of herbs, so that's really good. Right, did I do the upgrade? Yeah, I did the upgrade. We need lumber, we need stone. Okay, let's do a bit of a trade. We'll sell off a bit more crab. Let's do 60, and we'll bring in 140 lumber. So what do I want? I want 140 lumber, please. Cost me 32. I think I can afford that. Boom. Right, but we've only got 16 lumber, so we'll bring in a little bit more from outside. Let's have a look at these. What are you? You're not ready. You're ready. And you're a 9. You're a 9. So what about you? You're a 9. You? You're a 9. You? You're a 9. Woohoo! Okay, so that'll do the job there. Let's grab all of you. Boom. There we go. Sweet. What are you? Yeah, you're a 9. Was one of these not? No, all of these were 9s, weren't they? I think. You're a 9? Yeah, you're a 9. You're a 9. Ah, you're a 5. Okay, fine. Well, let's grab that one as well. Why not? Boom. While we're there. While we're doing it. Right, that should just tide us over until this ship arrives. Stop turning that off. Yeah, but I'm doing it deliberately because this is Hardtown and I have to make life difficult. So turning off your status screens like every so often. Yeah, that makes life harder. What else are we going to do? I suppose it's time to start thinking about moving into mining, getting some mining going. And certainly starting to move up this main research chain, get the gathering hall, so that we can think about crops. Now, crops, generally speaking, we're not going to be doing a lot in the way of crops, and I'll show you for why quickly. If we have a look at the grid, this is not particularly fertile, and then this is bad. Right? There is no very fertile anywhere. Right? So if you put in a field here, I don't know what you're going to get. Maybe 70% fertility or something. I don't think you'll even get that. We'll when we can put farms in, we'll have a look and we'll see. So yeah, getting our food from crops that way, we're not really going to be doing that, or not doing that. We're certainly not going to be relying on that as a primary until maybe we can do the whole bread chain and get windmills and bakeries and all that kind of stuff going. So yeah, let's turn off the grids because I don't like how they look particularly. How are we doing people wise? We've got 2 empty houses, which means that one of the tents is occupied. Yes, one of the tents is now occupied. Well, that frankly is just not good enough. Let's get a house, turn on the building grid. Let's get a house put in there, and then we want a spare one. So we'll put one in there like that. All right, cool. Let's see, how are we doing? We're doing good. We're doing good. Let's just keep it up. So let's I want to get the lumber up a bit. So we'll do that. We'll do the same trade again. Oh, hang on a second. Can I upgrade to... I just need a bit of stone. We do have a little bit of stone over here I could gather. But... am I going to do that? You know what I should probably do? I should probably get the quarry going, shouldn't I, really? The problem is the lack of people, but let's get the research done at least. Let's get this gathered over here. Boom. There are some other bits around the map. I'll get a bit more iron coming in. There are some other bits of stone around the map, but they're a bit of a distance away. Like, I think that's iron. No, that's stone. That's stone. But you can see it's quite a walk away. I mean, it's not, you know, the end of the world, but these are all coal, I think, up here. Yeah, these are all coal deposits. And then there's some more stone up here. Yeah, that's stone. Again, it's quite a walk to get that. Probably about the same. I don't know. There you've got to go all the way down and then around the corner. This one, that's probably closer. Yeah. Right, the last bit of stone is being brought in. Oh, we might just have enough to do the upgrade. Let's have a look. What do I want? We need 60 lumber. We don't have quite enough. Okay, well, but we've got enough stone, so let's do this. We'll do 60 crab. We'll bring in 140 lumber. Oh, we can bring in more now. Ho, ho, ho. And we've got the cash. So, yeah, let's bring in... it goes up by 20s. That's annoying. Now, if I shift click that... yeah, it takes you to the maximum. That's really good. I like that. Okay, so, trade. Let's do that. So, we've got a whole load of lumber coming in. So, and we've got enough stone now. So... we can definitely do the upgrade. I'm going to get some more of this stone coming in, so let's tell them to bring in like a bunch of this stone, which is good. Yeah, so the next episode, I think we're going to be getting seriously into the mining. I don't want to do that research just yet. We want to wait for the ship to come in. So I think maybe that's a good place to leave it for this episode. We have got the trading going. We've got our cash cow over here. We're starting to get an excess of herbs, so we could even start selling that. I think maybe another docks. This is the town docks. I think we need to get Fraggle Rock docks going, don't you? I think so. I just picture Kermit sitting on there, singing Rainbow Connection. Can't you? You can't. All right. Well, it's just me then. All right. I'll go. I'll get my coat. Hopefully I'll see you for the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.